Well, welcome basketball fans. This is the final weekend of Japanese B.LEAGUE basketball of the regular season, as at the moment it is our host Levanga HOKKAIDO taking on the visitors ALVARK Tokyo. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to all of our fans worldwide. Again, this is the very final set of games. ALVARK Tokyo getting ready for the postseason. Well, of course, it will be the final, or the second last game here for Levanga Hokkaido. It's been a very tough season so far for the host team, but the only positive they'll take away is that they have avoided relegation from the Japanese B.LEAGUE 2B2. Well, there are your standings, of course. The top two teams in each conference of the East, Central, and Western divisions will automatically qualify for the playoffs. Well, the final two playoff spots will go over to the wild card, which in this case looks like it could be Hiroshima Dragonflies and the Chiba Jets. Many exciting games going on this weekend in the Japanese B.LEAGUE, but there you can see the roster for the home team, Levanga Hokkaido. Now, they will be led by their import players of Reed Travis, along with the likes of Daryl Willis. You can also look out for the Japanese domestic players, Ren Shimatane. Kohei Sakino will be coming off the bench, but also number 2, Dwight Ramos, but he is inactive today due to an injury. Well, Shuto Terrazano, number 4 for Levanga Hokkaido, will be keeping. Now we'll take a look at the roster here for ALVARK Tokyo. And this is a team determined to get into the playoffs and to bring back another B.LEAGUE championship. Also, Japanese national team players in the likes of Kai Tevs, number 3, and Shuto Ando, number 9, who did play at the Olympics. But also look out for Japanese naturalized player Ryan Rossiter. No Seva Saeed today. Again, we'll try to keep you updated on his injury situation. Ryan Rossiter on the bench has been a key player for them so far this season. Well, they also have the likes of Brazilian international Leonardo Mendel. Of course, we mentioned this is a very strong team. Well, the starting lineup for ALVARK Tokyo, they'll be going with Kai Tevs. He'll play in the backcourt with Shuto Ando. Also, the likes of Ryan Rossiter will start as a power forward tonight. The center will be the Lithuanian international Arturas Gudaitis. Well, this ALVARK Tokyo team coached by the great Adamaitis, the former Lithuanian national team coach, as I mentioned, the 2019 FIBA Basketball World Cup. He also coached some of the top teams here in European basketball, but now he makes his trade in the Japanese B.LEAGUE. Well, the key thing here for Levanga Hokkaido is that they must play with confidence, because you know that ALVARK Tokyo, every time they played so far, it's only been one direction. So try to make sure they play with the confidence, consistency for 4 quarters. That's a tough task, and not many teams can do that. We have some highlights from the previous game for ALVARK Tokyo. Gudaitis going down the middle and taking no prisoners. And he has just been phenomenal so far this season for the team from the capital. You can imagine from his last game, he's been averaging 10 points and 6 rebounds per game. He's possibly going to be the go-to option tonight for ALVARK Tokyo inside the paint. And there's the man he will match up with, Reed Travis. Reed Travis, of course, transferring to Levanga Hokkaido to help them out this season. And no doubt his play is going to be monumental tonight here for the home team. Well, when you look at a player like Reed Travis, you got to imagine that, numbers are going to be key, both on the rebounds and inside the paint. But the question is, can that transcend into a victory here this evening? Well, there are the stats between these two teams. ALVARK Tokyo, one of the better defensive teams in the Japanese B.LEAGUE, just giving up under 70 points per game. If you look at the case of Levanga Hokkaido, they only average 75, so it's going to be a very, very tough task. Well, now we're going to get set to introduce the starting lineup, so let's enjoy the local entertainment.
Number 1, Nana Italian Tatsuhiro! Number 17, Watanuki Shah! Number 21, Sarah Wills Jr. Number 66, Matsushita Yuta!
Well, now we get set to introduce the starting lineups for these two teams. No doubt we're going to see Reed Travis. Here are the last 5 games for these two teams. This has been quite a few victories so far on the road for Levanga HOKKAIDO, turning things around yet. In the case of ALVARK Tokyo, as I mentioned, the last time these two teams met, it was a very convincing victory for the visitors. Levanga HOKKAIDO, coached by the great Ryutaro Onadera. Knowing that he has got a very, very tough job here tonight, he's going to have to really make sure his team collectively, that they deliver. They come here big this evening. Another thing as well, this home crowd, I mean, they can make one hell of an atmosphere. It's been a very tough season. Only 17 victories so far for Levanga HOKKAIDO. Best thing they could do this week and try to finish on a very strong, positive note and try to prepare for the future. As I mentioned, this is the highest level of professional basketball here in Japan. Which the bottom 2 teams have already being the likes of Toyama Grouses did get relegated already. Make sure stay within this very, very tough division of professional basketball, split by 3 conferences for that matter. Levanga HOKKAIDO, as you mentioned, this is an Eastern Conference fixture, sitting bottom of the Eastern Conference. Points has been an issue for this team so far, but they're going to have to heavily rely on some of the key starters. As you mentioned, Reed Travis, he will be crucial to say the least. Also in the starting lineup, Ren Shimatane along with Kohei Sakino. Now, Sakino usually does come off the bench. The coach Onadera changing up a few tactics here this evening. Interesting here this evening, not the usual green color for Levanga HOKKAIDO, going in red, and there is the head coach, Ryutaro Onadera, originally from Kesanuma, Miyagi, Japan. He's a player back in his day, started his pro career as a player with the Saitama Broncos. Retired very early, only after 3 seasons, and there is his rival, Coach Adumaitis. Talking about one of the very best coaches in international basketball, and you know what better to have here at the Realm as the #1 option for this team, ALVARK Tokyo, because their plan, they've got to get back to championship DNA. A team for so many years who dominated the domestic scene of the B.LEAGUE. Now they've been tested. Well, there are your starting lineups, the key matchups. Leonardo Mendel, well, he's going to have the defensive duties of going up against Reed Travis. And that is going to be a very, very tough task, to say the least. Damon Brooks, his duties will be Japanese naturalized player Ryan Rossiter. What an exciting game of basketball we have ahead of us, basketball fans. Well, we'd like to give some shout-outs to some of our fans watching live on YouTube. So shout-out to Parker Saxon, Benson Tavares, Ania, Chris Azenbudel. Welcome, everybody. Tugboat as well. To all of our Filipino fans who have tuned in. Let's get this party started. Kaitaz will get things going early in the backcourt for ALVARK Tokyo. Now just getting a handoff. ALVARK taking their time, but Ben's will go for an open 3, and that hits the front eye, but an offensive rebound. Second time no good, but this time Levanga HOKKAIDO are able to scramble for the loose ball. A big shout out again to one of the superstar MVP fans of B.LEAGUE basketball, Mr. Nicholas Madlangi, currently watching from Doha, Qatar. Well, if you are watching as well, basketball fans, please let us know in the live YouTube chat where you're watching. Early three-pointer. And Devon Brooks, if he can get going between 20 and 30 points in this evening, you got to think it could be a good game here tonight for Levanga HOKKAIDO. A shout out to Travis, currently watching from Chicago. It's been a tough season so far for the Bulls, but hopefully they'll get back to winning ways. Gudaitis trying to back down. Good defense by Reed Travis. And the big man from Lithuania struggling inside the paint. Levanga trying to get something patient, trying to build this offense up. Hiroto Kikuchi, who doesn't usually start. The foul's going to be called against Shuto Ando. Now, he has been one of the more consistent players of the Japanese national team whenever they play the FIBA Asia Cup, World Cup, even qualifiers. And who knows? Maybe this summer we could see him play at the Olympics. Well, shout out to Bradley Sylvester, currently watching from New York. What part of New York, brother? Let us know. Another deep three coming up, and that is just way off the mark. But Brooks getting, that's going to be a 24-second violation. Well, the key thing for Levanga HOKKAIDO, as we mentioned, only getting 75 points per game this season here in the Japanese B.LEAGUE, but they have to create high percentage looks. They're up against the best defense in the B.LEAGUE. Mendel down the middle, teardrop can't get it. Loose ball falling to HOKKAIDO, and now they can push this one. Find ways to break the defense down. Another tough contested shot. Well, the offense you'll find from Levanga HOKKAIDO, very open, very loose. Relying heavily on the individual play. They're trying to move the ball. Handoff coming here to Kaitsev. Tevz pulls up for 15 again. ALVARK Tokyo still looking for that first 2 points. Well, the tough thing tonight, no Dwight Ramos for Levanga HOKKAIDO. It's going for post-up. Well, that's good defense by Ryan Rossiter. For those who know anything about Ryan Rossiter, originally from the state of New York, actually not far from New York City, started his pro career in the 2nd Division of France, but came to Japan in 2013 where he linked up with the Link Tojiki, also known as Utsunomiya Brexton. Another poor shot here from HOKKAIDO. And Tokyo get the first field goal. Let's go into that pick and roll. Rossiter with a teardrop. Again, nothing dropping. But these are the usual shots you will find that ALVARK Tokyo go for. Just kind of taking time to get into rhythm. Let's try to play bully basketball. Goes in. Gets his own rebound. Forced to the ground. Throws it away. Sloppy offense. And Adu Knights is calling for an unsportsmanlike foul. I don't think the referee's going to call this one. Well, here's the missed attempt. Good defense by Ryan Rossiter. That was an elbow to the face. Is this an unsportsmanlike foul? Well, it's going to be called against Levanga HOKKAIDO's, well, it's going to stay as a regular foul, excuse me. That one was called against Ren Shimatane. That finds Rossiter. Good defense by Brooks. At the moment, we've almost played 4 minutes and still no field goals. Travis gets rejected. Oh, Arturas Gudaitis, the big man from Lithuania. That's what I call being a solid insurance policy. That's a good three-point look, but again, nothing dropping. Shuto Ando usually does tuck this away. One field goal separates these two teams. It came from a Levanga HOKKAIDO three-pointer. And it's all isolation play. Tokyo, over 4 minutes. Can they get that first field goal? Mendel in the corner, three is up. And finally, ALVARK Tokyo get their first field goal coming from the big man from Brazil. And that is Leonardo Mendel. Coach Onodera, he has got to sort something out with their offense because they are getting no good looks from the field. Well, it starts with Kai Tevez going in transition, splits the defense. Finds the big man from Brasilia in the corner. Well, basketball fans, we're going to have a timeout as Onodera of Levanga HOKKAIDO. He wants to talk it over. We will be back in just under 1 minute. Well, we'd like to give some more shout-outs to our live viewers. So welcome to Jason Hang. Oh. Bạn có nói tiếng Việt. Vẫn có nói là người Việt. Nicholas Maglagi, Brazilian salsa. You gotta love it. But again, only 2 field goals between these two teams so far. Again, shout-out to Sean Jackson, Tiny Tim as well, and Sui Chun, currently watching from Taiwan. 你好，我的朋友，你好吗？你叫什么名字？ Again, looking for the second field goal. Nice penetration going inside the left, and it becomes only the second field goal of the game coming from Ren Shimatani, 23 years of age. Mendel down the middle. That's a tip back. Well, they didn't box him out. They did everything correct on defense. Nice push goes all the way, and again, nice transition coming from Levanga HOKKAIDO. Hiroto Kikuchi with a tough layup made in transition. Well, shout out to Lansing JP, currently watching from Michigan. Many viewers currently watching USA. Foul's going to be called, so going to the free throw line will be ALVARK Tokyo's number 77, Arturas Gudaitis. Well, what you know is the difference between these two teams. Every offense with ALVARK Tokyo is predicated with a ball screen. The pick and roll is the bread and butter of Coach Adamitis' offense. The foul is going to be against Reed Travis. Change coming in is Taiki Osakabe. Subs in for the first time here tonight for ALVARK Tokyo. Well, Arturas Gudaitis is currently from Klaipėda, Lithuania. He was actually drafted in the NBA in 2015 in the second round by the Philadelphia 76ers. He never played in the NBA. Prior to going to ALVARK Tokyo, last season he played in the Euro League for one of the best teams, Panathinaikos. Lane violation called on the free throw, so it will be another free throw. Well, Chris Hazenbootle, I'm not quite sure who your friend is, but I keep seeing that in the live chat, so I need to know what it is before I give it a shout out. That's a very good question by Tugboat. I do wonder the same. Very interesting. Slam Dunk Magazine. Definitely I used to grow up watching, that's for sure. That's how old I am. Now we're under 4.5 here in the first quarter. Both teams locked in at 7 apiece. This is better ball movement coming from Levanga HOKKAIDO. Reversing the corner. That's not a bad offense, actually. They're right inside the paint. They got a kick out. Maybe they did get a good look from the baseline. But now ALVARK Tokyo looking to take the lead for the first time. Getting back to that ball screen. There's a little teardrop. Nothing falling here so far for ALVARK Tokyo. Levanga HOKKAIDO trying to push the tempo. Nice little spin. The French just wasn't there, but Brooks chases the offensive rebound. That's what you want to see from your import big men. 5 seconds now. Brooks has got to isolate. Support a Trump shot. He can't get it. Really strong offensive rebound. Damn, what a rejection by Osakabe. Well, who says it's only the post players who go for the blocks? Good step back. It's just becoming poor shot after poor shot. Osakabe that pulling up from 15. You can't argue that ALVARK Tokyo upgrading high percentage looks, but again, they are struggling. This could be a worrying sign as they head into the playoffs. Going for 3 off the ball screen. Well, good point you made there, Nicholas Maglanti. You know, even though ALVARK Tokyo heading into the playoffs, they do actually have the same record as 30 Ravenna's San Antonio Phoenix. So ideally this weekend you want to finish with the strongest record to get home court advantage. Finally ALVARK, they take the lead by 2 points. And it starts with the pick and roll sequence this time. Ryoma Hashimoto, 35-year-old veteran. Looking for the ISO. Down the middle. Goes in with the Magic Johnson-esque hook shot. And he's going to have to step up big time here this evening. Going up against the Imperial tough post defense of ALVARK Tokyo. Changes are about to be made. Mendel off the dribble handoff. Goes in. No foul called. Here comes Levanga HOKKAIDO. High foul committed. Not too much protest coming from Levanga HOKKAIDO. I think they're going to keep this as a regular foul, but look at this defense. And that's good help side coming from Rota Sakurai. Well, Chris Heisenbuttel, again, I have to know a little bit more information. Because a couple of times I've given shout outs and it's always been something I've thought it to be. Although I'd like to trust what you say, it's just, I don't know who this is. Just over 90 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pulling up from the mid-range, nothing dropping again. Levanga HOKKAIDO's offense. You got to ask the question, where are the points going to come from? Well, Kai Tabs is definitely one of the rising stars, 25 years of age, and you got to remember, you're looking at probably, he's already won a B.LEAGUE championship. He did that back in 2022 with Utsunami Brex. The team who currently has the best record here in the B.LEAGUE. Foul's going to be called. That's only going to be the third team foul against Levanga HOKKAIDO. This one's going to be against Yuta Matsushita. Well, change coming in is Danielden. Nana checks in for the first time. Rossiter going for the mismatch. Good passing here from ALVARK Tokyo. And for a three-point, I think Danielden Nana is going to get called for the foul. So that's the final team foul for Levanga HOKKAIDO to give away here in the first quarter. A lot of people asking about why the score is so low at the moment. You have to remember this is deep into the regular season. Now ALVARK Tokyo taking the lead for the first time. We're under a minute to go. A shout out to Justin Rao, currently watching from Syracuse, New York. What's up, brother? Long time no see you on the live YouTube chat. They go for another three. This one beautifully iced away. That's how this team will play. They'll go for as many perimeter shots. Tsukasa Nakano. Oh, Sean Jackson, I see. Okay, fine. Alex Cole is a big-time Tokyo fan. I get it. I'm reading all your hashtags, and I'm trying to make of it. Well, shout out to Marvin Kaungan, currently watching from, I believe you're watching from the Philippines. So, magandang araw, kaibigan, mabuhay, maligayang pagdating. I guess shout out to Alex Cole if you are watching. Well, the problem now for Levanga Hokkaido with 10.1 left here in the first quarter. All the fouls have racked up and put Tokyo into the penalty as Kaitev misses the first free throw. Again, if you are watching live and you'd like a shout out, please let us know your name, where you're watching, and which team are you supporting. Are you supporting ALVARK Tokyo? Or are you supporting Levanga Hokkaido? Kaitev ties the game up. Levanga Hokkaido can have the final shot here in the first quarter. Goes up from 18 feet. It's up, no good. And that will be the end of the first quarter. These two teams very low scoring. Only 12 apiece. Well, that is the end of the first play. We will take a short break, and we will be back in under 2 minutes. Again, shout out to my friend Marvin Kaunangan, currently watching from Pilipinas. Shout out to Eddie Dalmo, currently watching from New York City. Love Tokyo. Welcome back, basketball fans. This is Japanese B.LEAGUE basketball. Second quarter about to get underway here between Levanga Hokkaido, our hosts in red, and ALVARK Tokyo, the visitors. Trying to take the lead with an open shot. And this guy's coming off the bench and making a difference. Tsukasa Nakano. Well, the games that they have won, he's shot unbelievably from the three-point line. They can only do it for 3 more quarters against one of the best teams here in the B.LEAGUE. Ted's looking for a post-up. Now he plays 1 year of NCAA basketball in North Carolina. And Missy Harbor on the fadeaway. Levanga trying to push this one. Willis in the game, can't get it. That's a poor attempt. Actually, an offensive foul in my mind. Really a hook on the spin out. Zach Baratz gets a very interesting. There's an elbow, right? That's a hook. It's a very, very tough decision in my mind, but they'll make what they have, of course. Shuto Ando coming back in the game here for ALVARK Tokyo. A bit of a silly foul picked up by Tsukasa Nakano. Unnecessary reach against Kai Tebs. Already, that's two team fouls. Well, my friend Marvin Kalmgan, if I've said your last name wrong, I do apologize. Let's talk about the FIBA World Rankings. Japan being higher than the Philippines. Of course, Japan automatically qualifying for the Olympics. I think Kai Tebs probably should have taken that one himself. Well, no. Tebs is adamant that should be their ball, but that was a nice penetration by Kai Tebs. He's got to finish that one. Marvin, have I said your last name right? Kalmgan, is it? If I've said it wrong, I do apologize. Travis with the post up. It's not going to count. The foul is on the ground. It's going to be the first team foul against ALVARK Tokyo. It's on Gen Hiraiwa. Well, also, if you are watching this game, please let us know if you are a big FIBA international basketball fan. I know we have some Filipino fans. Of course, we know how passionate the game is in Pilipinas. Lansing JP, yeah. I've got to agree with you. You made a great point. Kai Tebs on the previous play had a wide open layup. Why did he pass that one? And Kai Tebs, you know, over the years I've covered B.LEAGUE, for me he's been probably the player that's had the best progression, also plays for the Japanese national team. Mid-range shot is up, and now it's the biggest lead of the game here. For Levanga HOKKAIDO, this time making it from the mid-range. Shuto Terazono. Well, thank you. Some of the YouTube names are very interesting. Thank you to the kind comments from, I feel bad saying this name, Fat Boy Ernie. Listen, buddy. I don't know what to make. What's your real name? That's the first thing I want to know, but thank you for your kind comments. Hiroto Kikuchi comes back in. ALVARK Tokyo, man, they're struggling with everything. But every great team, it'll take a little bit of time to get into this one. So Sean Jackson says that he's a big Rutgers University basketball fan. Here comes Darryl Willis. Lost through a tough defense, but even a tougher finish by Darryl Willis. He didn't play in the first quarter. Jack Quinn. You about to break my heart, dude. I am an Orlando Magic fan, and you're going to ask me if BeLieveland is going to close out the series? I hope they don't. Listen, there was one time I was a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, and that was when LeBron James won them the championship in 2016. But come on, man. Don't put me against my Orlando Magic. Don't do that to me, bro. Come on. Shout out to my guy, Jack Quinn. Thanks for joining us on the live YouTube chat, brother. Only has a few seconds, pulls up in 15, and that's a much better play by Kai Tebs. And that's what we've seen him do time and time again in the last few years here in the B-League. He loves the mid-range. But also Kai Tebs, you should know, he loves to post up. He almost has a Gary Payton-esque game. Those pick and pop, three is up. Beautifully iced away. Now it is indeed the biggest lead of the game here for Levanga HOKKAIDO. Well, we're going to take a short little break, and I can see we've got now fans talking about the NBA playoffs as we edge closer to the B-League playoffs. Nice pick and pop there with Darryl Willis. the man who last season played his professional basketball in Korea in the Korean Basketball League. Well, Pizza W Ranch, thank you for your kind words. Lansing JP. It's the interesting thing here about Levanga HOKKAIDO. I've always said they have talented players. Look, they've got Reed Travis, Darrell Willis, Demond Brooks. Dwight Ramos is injured, but they've also got a very good backcourt plethora of players domestically of Ren Shimatani, not to mention the likes of Shuto Terazono and Tsukasa Nakano. Well, he's a good three-point shooter. But ALVARK Tokyo, I mean, this is a team, they were built to contest for a championship. Now, whether they can take it away from Rookie Golden Kings or contest against the Chiba Jets or the likes of Utsunami or Brex, that's a whole different question. Well, Talan Ismailov, thank you for your kind words, brother. Where are you currently watching this game? I think I've just realized that Jack Quinn might be a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. Jack Quinn, listen, man, I don't have any belief that Orlando's going to win Game 6. But I'm a depressed Orlando Magic fan my whole life. Nice penetration by Kai Tebs, cutting it down now to a 6-point ball game. Marvin Calgan just said Dennis Rodman is the GOAT. But when it comes to rebounding and defense, I'll have to agree with you on that one for sure. Listen, Fat Boy Ernie, I've got to agree with you. I'm not the best broadcaster. Okay, I'm never going to fight that one. I might be one of the worst, but don't call me the worst because I'm a Magic fan. Come on, bro. Don't do that to me, bro. Leave my Magic alone. Thank you, JP. Lansing JP. Never been to Michigan. I've always wanted to go to Michigan. Many places in the USA. My parents are going to live in New York City next year. They currently live in Toronto, but Michigan's a place I've always wanted to travel to. Nice penetration, nice ball screen. The shot is there, but it's not dropping. Willis offensive rebound. What a game changer he's been since coming into the lineup for Levanga HOKKAIDO. It's amazing what a deep roster. They started with Demond Brooks. You know, Brooks is a great player. On any given night, anybody can step up as Tebs goes in. Gets the and one. Count it. He's going to the free throw line. Well, nice play by Kai Tebs. Slicing the defense down. As I mentioned, you look at ALVARK Tokyo's offense, and it's all predicated from a ball screen. Otani Tim just asked me, what do I think of Paolo Banchero? Well, Banchero is the real deal. Great player. Is he a ball hog? It's an opinion, I guess. Well, I cannot disagree with what Fat Boy Ernie has said. For many years, we have not been very good in the NBA. I can agree with you on that one. That is, this season's been a lot better, of course. Well, coming back here to B.LEAGUE basketball, Willis had the three-pointer and now pulls up off the dribble. He's on fire at the moment. Now we're under 6 minutes. You like how Levanga HOKKAIDO, their offense has changed when Darrell Willis came on the floor. But too many fouls, 5:46, and already 5 team fouls for the home team. So any more fouls, and like this case here, ALVARK Tokyo will go to the free throw line. Well, shout out to RCJ Jr., currently watching from New Zealand. Welcome, brother. Well, currently the free throw line, Kai Tebs, born in Kobe, Hyogo Prefecture in Japan. And she played some high school basketball in Massachusetts and did 1 season at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. As I mentioned, he won a B.LEAGUE championship with Utsunami Brex and spent 1 season, which was last year, with the Shiga Lakes, and they did get relegated. Many times has featured. Now, his father is a pro coach also here in Japan, works with the Japanese women's program. So Sean Jackson, no, I'm actually in London right now. I cover a lot of, usually I commentate basketball for FIBA, for the British Basketball League, occasionally the Turkish League. Brooks goes for three with this offensive rebound. Put back no good, but still fights for it. Good defense by the big man from Lithuania. Here comes ALVARK Tokyo. Good passing. And another costly foul. And these fouls are so silly because you are just inviting ALVARK Tokyo to the free throw line. Foul again is on Demar Brooks. Well, for those who are familiar with Demar Brooks, he went to Davidson University, leaving in 2014, started his pro career in Naples, Italy. Also played in the likes of Israel, Germany, and joined the Japanese B.LEAGUE in 2019 with the current champions, Yuki Golden Kings. And the free throw has been missed. Oshuto Ando currently at the free throw line. He's only ever played with two teams in the B.LEAGUE. He played for the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins. So coming to ALVARK Tokyo in 2021. Just over halfway to go here in the second quarter. Two-possession ball game currently to our host team, Levanga HOKKAIDO. Only 17 victories this season for Levanga HOKKAIDO. They won't be any playoff basketball in the B.LEAGUE. Trying to pull up in the mid-range. Again, no good. He's out of bounds, but ALVARK will get this one back. Well, we're going to have a timeout. These two teams will talk it over. Currently, as we mentioned, 4-point lead to the home team. And we will be back in just under 1 minute. Welcome back, basketball fans. 4:54 to go here in the second quarter. Currently 4-point lead to our host team, Levanga HOKKAIDO. I'd like to welcome everybody on the live YouTube chat. The discussions have been very interesting. I'm getting abused for being an Orlando Magic fan, which is fair enough. I understand that. Kyle McDonald, shout out. First of all, where are you watching from, Kyle? Welcome. Do you foresee the B.LEAGUE becoming a place for future NBA prospects to play pre-draft? That's a very good question because I'm forgetting the player's name. It was in 2014. Went to go play in the Chinese CBA pre-draft. I can't remember the player's name though. So, yeah, why not? I mean, the league is definitely growing exponentially. Many Filipino basketball fans are waiting for Kai Soto to make the jump from the B.LEAGUE to the NBA. But I got to tell you though, dude, the B.LEAGUE is progressing. The amount of great Japanese domestic talent that are getting better and better, plus the plethora of great imports coming in. Many players come to Japan. They love the league, they love the culture, they love the lifestyle. It's the case a lot of people do come to Japan, they never leave. As Arturis Gudaitis Missing the first free throw. Now, you have to remember, we did mention last season he was playing in Greece in the EuroLeague for Panathinaikos. He also played for Olimpia Milano, which is also another big team in the EuroLeague, who's currently based in Italy. 4:36 left. Missing both. Oh, Jason Heng, I'm looking at your name. I'm guessing that it's a Vietnamese name. Xin chào. Trying to get things going, looking for Reed Travis on the post-up. Leonardo Mendel saying that should be a jump ball, but you have to see the replay. Leonardo Mendel, one of the top players coming out of Brazil. Let's have a look here. Watch Brooks on the penetration. Wow. You probably understand his frustration for sure. Well, to our friend Nico, who just said PBA is not improving. I like the PBA. I do watch the PBA from time to time again. I guess the team I like to follow is TNT Tropangiga. Obviously being good friends with both Chot and Josh Reyes. And why not? I also like a bit of Ginebra too. Many people have said I look like Tim Cohn, the head coach. Kyle McDonald, yeah, my mind is just too early. Emmanuel Mudiay, yeah, he went to play in the Chinese CBA for the Dongguan Southern Tigers in the 2014-15. Nice little play there. Backdoor play. Well, Shito Ando finding Roma Hashimoto. And that is a much better offense by ALVARK Tokyo, but still a 4-point lead to Levanga HOKKAIDO. That's only going to be the third team foul against the visitors. This one's against Arturas Gudaitis. So Presti Persona, yes, KBL is one of the top leagues in Asia. That's the Korean basketball league. But I've got to say right now, in my mind, the Japanese B.LEAGUE has become officially #1. And that's come down to a variety of reasons. Japan's national team. You've always got to put national team with the growth of a domestic league. Many of the best Japanese players, if not all of them, apart from Watanabe and, of course, Hachimura, who do play in the NBA, all of them play here in the B.LEAGUE. They qualified for the Olympics. As Reed Travis playing bully basketball. Oh, somebody called my friend Nicholas Maglangeets. And my friend Nicholas Maglangeet, watching from Doha, Qatar, always talks about how tough this guy is in the post. Well, the first time I commentated him was back in 2019 when he was playing for Medi Bayreuth in Germany. I thought he was a beast then. He's still a beast now, the former University of Kentucky Wildcat. Converts a 3-point play, back to a 7-point ball game for Levanga HOKKAIDO. But going back to Kyle McDonald, sorry, not Kyle McDonald, but Japan's B.LEAGUE is the top pro league here in Asia because the amount of teams that have grown, they've had to expand the conferences. Mendel for three, wide open, knocks it down, punishes. HOKKAIDO, Levanga's defense. Mismatch here again for Reed Travis. He's got to go to work. Tough play again, John Pugh. Now, let me tell you something about Reed Travis. His numbers in the B.LEAGUE, he's used to getting plus 20 points. He's also used to getting plus 20 rebounds. I mean, he's a tough player to defend. Six-point ball game, under 3 minutes left here in the first half. Basabe wide open three, can't get it. And the threes haven't dropped consistently here for ALVARK Tokyo. That just cause problems. Fouls going to be called against Leonardo Mendel. So free throws coming up here for Reed Travis. ALVARK Tokyo have put Levanga HOKKAIDO into the penalty. Well, we have a timeout currently with 2:35 to go. These two teams do want to talk it over. When we come back, it will be free throws for Levanga HOKKAIDO. Well, Presley Persona, have I ever seen Ra Gunnar play? Now, for those who don't know who Ra Gunnar is a naturalized player from the United States who plays for the Korean national team. Spent his whole entire pro career in Korea. He was actually in the 2019 FIBA Basketball World Cup the most efficient player. His name is Ricardo Ratliff. Played at Mizzou in the NCAA Division I. Ricardo Ratliff might be one of the greatest international basketball players in the world. Well, shout out to Chris, who's just joined the YouTube chat. Who should I bet on? Definitely not the Orlando Magic. Travis going to the free throw line, makes the first free throw. This has been a monumental addition so far this season here for Levanga HOKKAIDO. Hasn't been enough to get them into the playoffs. He is one of the top centers in this league. Originally from Minneapolis, started at Stanford, but then he went to play at Kentucky for one season in 2018-19. Post off a Baraski ball. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was dropping in or if it got tipped in, which would have been a total calamity for Levanga HOKKAIDO. Double team coming ready. Wide open three. Just way off the mark. Oh, welcome to Jomari Cairo. Jomari Cairo, of course. For those who don't know, she's another MVP fan, just like Nicholas Maglangitz. That's right, Ra Gunnar did play 2 times in the PBA. Which team did he play for? Did he play for Magnolia Hotshots, or was it... I can't remember which team he did play for. Or was it Rainer? No, Rainer Shaw's Gabe Norwood's team. I can't remember, actually. Nice little fadeaway. Get out. You kidding me? Ryan Rossiter going with the Larry Bird-esque one-legged fadeaway. Give this man some credit. Well, that is tough with a capital T. Well, have a look at the replay. This is Larry Bird in an ALVARK Tokyo jersey, but again, his name is Ryan Rossiter. One-legged fadeaway, hand his face. A little bit of string music. Soft play by Ryan Rossiter. Timeout here, just over 90 seconds left in the first half. So Nico Paolo Umali has just said the BCL Asia League will be interesting to watch, of course. Now, for those who don't know what the BCL Asia, it's the FIBA's branding of the Basketball Champions League, which started in Europe. We also took it to BCL Americas, and now they're going to have BCL Asia. So the top teams of all the Asian leagues, East and West, will compete this summer. Which will have the winner of the PBA, the win against the winner of the Korean Basketball League, the winner of the B.LEAGUE. Brooks turns it over, and again, a very sloppy play there by Levanga HOKKAIDO. Oh, thank you so much, Joe Mary Kairos. He played for Magnolia when they were known as Pure Fuse. Well, Kai Tev's going in looking like a baby. Rajon Rondo on the ball screen. Kept in one hand. He's got 12 points tonight. The former University of Carolina Wilmington player for only one season before coming to Japan to play pro. Two-point ball game. The HOKKAIDO led by as many as 8. Goes for the post up again, finding it tough to get inside the paint. Now ALVARK Tokyo, they can tie the game up with a 2, maybe take the lead with a 3-pointer. Neither team with any fouls to give. Ted finds Rossiter. Now we're under 10 with Baranski. He'll take the 3. Just can't get it now. Levanga HOKKAIDO can get the final shot here in the first half as they lead by 1 possession. But can they build something good? Travis going up for the ball screen. Nice little lob play. Travis in the basket. Got to go up with it. Now, will this count? The foul is on the ground. The basket interference shouldn't count regardless, but it's going to be 2 free throws because, as I mentioned, both teams. Let's have a look at the replay. Nice little high-low dump down coming from DeMont Brooks. Well, I think that the referees are going to take a look at this just to review. The original call was that the foul was on the ground, which if they're going to stay with that, that would mean the interference. The interference which we did see with Arturas Gudaitis when the shot went up where he touched the backboard should not count. But they're going to just review, was the foul committed when he was in the process of going up for a shot? It's very tough to look at. What do you think, fans watching live on YouTube? Should the 2 points count due to the interference of Arturas Gudaitis? Was the foul committed when Reed Travis was in the process of shooting the ball, or was the foul committed on the ground? Let me know your thoughts. They counted it. 3-point play converted. 3 seconds left here for ALVARK Tokyo. Not a lot of time to get the ball at the floor. Getting a handoff with Kai Tebs. Tebs pulls up. 3 is up. No good. Well, basketball fans, that is the end of the first half. And indeed, Levanga HOKKAIDO, which may surprise a lot of people, have a 5-point lead. Both teams were locked in at 12 apiece at the end of the first quarter. Levanga winning this quarter 26-21. Well, to those watching live on YouTube, please go get a drink, go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long. We will be back for the second half momentarily in just under 20 minutes.
バンガ北海道のホーム戦にておもてなしブースター、そしてレバンガの壁として活動していますダンスボーカル DJ ユニットアルサです。グランディーズありがとうございます。以上、アンミサスでした。後半も全力応援していきましょう。ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。
レバンガ北海道のホームゲームではおもてなしブースターとしてもおなじみ、北海道在住者限定のガールズグループアンビシャスとファシスタスピリッツによりますハーフタイムスペシャルコラボパフォーマンスでした。本日披露していただいた新曲「Glory to You」は STV で全国放送の番組「オードリーさんぜひ会ってほしい人がいるんです」の5月度エンディングテーマ曲にも起用されています。ぜひチェックしてみてください。アンビシャス、そしてファシスタスピリッツの皆さん、ありがとうございました。
唐揚げで肉がコークバヤスとノルト食堂の最強タッグ。みんなの曲
それでは行きましょう。
折茂さんがマイク持って、持ってくる。よろしくお願いします、折茂さん。
はい、
よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。
そうですね、モーニング来ますけども、
はい、
プレッシャーかかりますけども、どうですか？大丈夫ですかね？
かからないでしょう。
かからないでしょう。必ず入れてくれますか？
大丈夫でしょう。
大丈夫です。ありがとうございます。それではまずはお一人目からの挑戦です。お一人目が早苗修平さんです。よろしくお願いします。さあまずはモーニングだ。
じゃあみんなもモーニングしてきて、これ。そう。みんなもじゃあね、手拍子ね、手拍子とかモーニングでちょっと試合さながらの雰囲気で。
だいぶ近いね、モーニング。
あれは無理よ。
めっちゃ近いじゃん。
あれは打ちづらいよ。
まずは阿部選手の気持ちね、これでね。
すごい距離。さあ。見事モーニングのところに。
いや、これは難しいよね。さあ、早苗さん、ありがとうございます。さあ、続いてお二人目いきましょう。佐々木美穂さんです。よろしくお願いします。
謎の光景でしょうね、子供からするとね。どういう状態なのかっていうね。
謎なの
ね、ほぼ応援されてるようにも見えるしね、こういうのね。
さあ、どうだ。いやー、やはりモーニングのプレッシャーすごいですね。さあ、見せてくださいよ。
折茂武彦がマイクを置いた。さあ、来たよ。皆さん全力モーニングで。
さあ、最初は川島さん、どうでしたか？モーニング、モーニング。さあ、どうだ。さあ、さすがでございます。
練習してなくても
練習してない情報までいらない。
何も言えないですね。いいな、やっぱ。
皆さ
んナイスチャレンジでした。
さあ、ということで皆様お疲れ様でした。ご参加いただいたお二人には参加賞といたしまして、コカ・コーラのロゴ入りタンブラー、ホタルナルト屋商品、そしてコカ・コーラが贈られます。プレゼンターはフリースロー見事成功させていただきましたオリバー代表です。よろしくお願いします。アミスの皆さん、ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。結局、2分の2だからね。こんだけ注目されてるのがやっぱ恐ろしいもんね。
ちゃんと入るんですね。記念写真でね。
いい写真、いいな。奥様もね、見守っててくれてありがとうね。ありがとう。素敵な。これはいい写真です。後でくださいね、1枚僕にもね。
1枚切りますね。
エアドロでください。
はい、皆様ありがとうございました。以上、行くには航空北海道コカ・コーラプレゼンツフリースローチャレンジでした。チャレンジャーのお二人、そしてオリマ代表、ありがとうございました。B リーグ2023-24シーズン北海道コカ・コーラプレゼンツ行くには航空レバンガ北海道対アルバルク東京。ここで協賛協力講演各社をご紹介いたします。 B リーグ2023-24シーズン B リーグトップパートナーソフトバンク、 B リーグパートナーズ富士通、日本郵便、 G ショック、日本生命、 B リーグサポーティングカンパニーズ朝日新聞、日本経済新聞社、大塚製薬、野村工芸社、 EY ジャパン、ヤフー、エニタイムフィットネス、アーシャルデザイン、 B リーグサプライヤーズ、モルテン、アナストリア、 B リーグエンターテインメントパートナーソニーミュージックエンターテインメント、 B リーグコミュニケーションパートナー LINE、 B リーグスポーツ振興パートナースポーツくじウィナー。
世界最大の室内 DX ゴルフ空間 The Eagle ゴルフ。ただいま会員募集中。全打席にカメラと弾道計測器、トラックマンを設置。練習に確信を、スイングに確信を。 The Eagle ゴルフ。
Welcome back, B.LEAGUE fans. Second half is about to get underway here between Levanga HOKKAIDO, currently lead this game narrowly against ALVARK Tokyo. Well, so far in this game, it's been key perimeter shooting that's kept Levanga HOKKAIDO in the lead. There you can see by Tsukasa Nakano coming off the bench, hitting 2 big three-pointers. The question is going to be, though, how long can they maintain this three-point shooting going into the second half? This is the last season of regular season games here for these teams in the Japanese B.LEAGUE. ALVARK Tokyo will be heading into the playoffs. And only 17 wins this season here for Levanga HOKKAIDO means they will not have a postseason. Darryl Willis, in my mind, really made a big game changer when he came in the second quarter. Just gave them an offensive fresh breath of air, if you want to think about it. But Kai Tevez, 12 points. Kai Tevez, my apologies. Kai Tevez coming in, leading the way so far here for the visitors. Arturas Gudaitis doing a good job. But look at this pass coming from Hashimoto. Finding the backdoor play of Shuto Ando. This team, let me tell you, ALVARK Tokyo destined to try and set the record straight to bring back another B.LEAGUE championship. And it's going to be very tough, and you got to think by the way they're playing now offensively, they cannot afford these struggles in the playoffs. Well, that was the final field goal coming from Reed Travis. And there your stats so far. 4 3-pointers in the game here for Levanga HOKKAIDO. Only 2 for 9 for ALVARK Tokyo. While the turnovers have been a problem, it's more the rebounding. You can see 8 offensive rebounds already for Levanga HOKKAIDO. Most of those coming for Reed Travis. But they need to find a way back in this one. So far, 10 points coming from Reed Travis, but Kai Tevez leading the way with 12 points. Both scores followed up by 8 from Leonardo Mendel. So the 3 import players for Levanga HOKKAIDO. Combined total of 28 points at the moment. Well, there's the scoring so far, the averages that you see from both these two teams and what they get per quarter. Actually, that's the defense. ALVARK Tokyo, usually quite a very good defensive team, as you can see. So far, just allowing 38 points. That's still pretty good for a team of their standard who are struggling offensively. But that's the key thing they got to turn around in the second half. Where are the points going to come from? You can't argue. The offense has been good. They've been creating high percentage looks. And leading with the victory is going to be what they're after. Well, welcome back. We're going to get the second half underway. It will be ALVARK Tokyo who have the first possession. 12 points inside the paint. Make it 14. Getting the first 2 points for the Giants from the capital. ALVARK Tokyo historically have been one of the greatest teams here in professional basketball in Japan. Quick shot by Levanga Hokkaido, an offensive rebound by Reed Travis. There's a tough fadeaway, just can't get the drop on it. A lot of the times, Levanga Hokkaido do rely on his offensive rebounding, make it number 9 in the game collectively for Levanga. It's a whole new half. Tokyo, Shito Ando can tie the game up. 2 for 10 from the three-point line here for Tokyo. They have struggled this evening. But they won't stop taking the three-point shots, I can tell you that right now. Out of control, another turnover now. Here comes Tokyo. Can they push this? The guy just bit of contact. Doesn't get the and one, but he will go to the free throw line. Already you can see ALVARK Tokyo slowly grinding, trying to find a way into this game. A very sloppy play by Hirota Kikuchi, but look at Kai Tebs. The no-look time. Unitas currently the free throw line here for the visitors. Hasn't always been the most consistent free throw shooter, but that would be the time to knock him down. Started his career with his local team back in 2010. The international program at Klaipėda. But made his debut with Žalgiris back in 2012. The giants of Lithuanian basketball, and also the regulars in the EuroLeague. Flat on the second one. Still a one-possession ball game. Well, if you are watching live, please let us know where you're watching so we can give you a shout out. And also let us know which team is supporting. Tokyo going to a matchup man-to-man defense. Sports trying to go for seal-off. Traveling violation, turns it over. Oh, very costly play there by DeMar Brooks. Wasted opportunity for Levanga Hokkaido. Coach Onodera watches on nervously as his players still looking. Remember, in the first quarter, it took over 4 minutes for Tokyo to get the first bucket. They only played 2 minutes. Levanga Hokkaido, no field goals so far here in the second half. 1,000 committed on the ground. This time the foul is going to be called against Kohei Sakino. Interesting, Sakino starting in this game usually does come off the bench for Levanga Hokkaido. Tebs with a post up, goes in. Remember I said this in the first half. He likes to post up. Has a bit of Gary Payton in his game. Ties the game up at 38 apiece. Levanga again, finding any way to try and get a bucket. Reed Travis, strong penetration. First 2 points for the home team here in the second half. The former Stanford and Kentucky Wildcat, leading scorer for Levanga Hokkaido, second top scorer in the game. Right behind Kai Tebs, who does have 16. Mendel pulls up, can't get it, but the tip-in is good. Well, I did argue at halftime. ALVARK Tokyo didn't have enough offensive rebounds. In this case, the second chance points. That's what they're going to do very well for sure. Trying to pick and pop it again. Not the most consistent three-point shooter. He does take quite a lot. That's his first attempt here this evening. Mendel penetrates, and again, finally the first lead here in the second half. It's the second lead, second time ALVARK Tokyo have taken the lead in this game. Well, they've come out so far winning this quarter 9 points to 2. They've turned this game right around. Time winding down. Travis has to go for a tough fadeaway. Gets the drop on it. Well, those are the shots they're going to settle for. ALVARK Tokyo will be very happy. Every basket here for Levanga Hokkaido really has to be forced. got to go through every single offense playing their best. And another foul, 13th foul here against HOKKAIDO. Fouls called against Hirota Kikuchi. Trying to bump Mendel. Yeah, it's a foul, no arguments. Well, Nakano Tsukasa comes into the game along with Darryl Willis. Mendel's made 1 3. That one's way off the mark, can't get it. Tsukasa happy to let that one go out of bounds. Under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Gets caught in a double team. Throws it right away. Tokyo turning it right back over. Well, Sakino could have looked up there. Could have found Travis wide open. And again, they turn it right back over. Taking care of the rock at this time of the game. Gudaitis trying to post up against Willis. Now we're under 10 here on the shot clock. Hesitates, nice penetration, goes in, the foul's going to be called. Well, that's going to be the fourth and final team foul, so it's not the worst foul in the world because as we've seen with Arturas Gudaitis, he isn't the most consistent free throw shooter. And that's a worrying sign there for Levanga Hokkaido. Travis looks like he's in a little bit of pain. He's left the court to go to the back room for a bit of treatment. Holding on to that right hip. Well, Gudaitis makes them both. Two-point lead yet again here for ALVARK Tokyo. Halfway gone so far here in the third quarter. Down low to Willis. Kicks on the corner. Oh, get him rejected. Oh, you cannot take too much time, Sakurai-san. Ryota Sakurai was wide open. It just took way too much time to get that three-point off, and the rejection coming from the big man, Arturas Gudaitis. Offensive foul, and again, it's becoming a calamity here for Levanga Hokkaido. They just cannot get into any rhythm. Only 6 points so far here in the second half. Well, Sakurai, after getting rejected in the corner, commits an illegal screen. Well, another costly foul, so it's going to be free throws. And again, they're just picking up fouls like parking tickets at the moment. The problem here, already in the penalty, you're just sending ALVARK Tokyo to the free throw line. Is going to be called against Darryl Willis. It's Hirotaka Yoshi trying to get the challenge strike here for ALVARK Tokyo. He started his career with Osaka Avesa back in 2018. Joined ALVARK Tokyo back in 2020 during the COVID season. Now a 3-point ball game to ALVARK Tokyo. Just over 4.5 left. And that is amazingly going to be the first team foul against ALVARK Tokyo here in the third quarter. It's against Hiro Takayoshi. Ori Travis has returned. We did see him leave the game. And he looked like he was in a bit of pain. Trying to go for three. Nothing dropping here at the moment. Big rebound by Leonardo Mendel. ALVARK Tokyo have never had a 2-possession lead in this game. And they do that here for the first time. Mendel finds Gudaitis, goes in. That is way too easy. Well, that is B.E. Beautiful execution on the pick and roll. Started with the big man, Leonardo Mendel, finding Arturas Gudaitis. And ALVARK Tokyo have their biggest lead of 5 points. We're going to have a timeout. We'll be back in just under 1 minute. Here's a replay of that pick and roll. That is perfection with a capital P. Well, just over 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Currently, ALVARK Tokyo have taken control of this game. Only 6 points here in the third for Levanga HOKKAIDO, struggling for buckets. Foul's going to be called on the ground against Tokyo's number 0, Ryoma Hashimoto. But that's much better from Levanga HOKKAIDO, getting the switch on defense. Right there was a screen. Brooks set that one. Arturas Gudaitis had to end up defending Tsukasa Nakano. But they've got to go more to this offense. Brooks goes in, teardrop. Just gets the lucky roll on it. Putting it back down to a 3-point ball game. Defense has got to be imperative now here for Levanga HOKKAIDO. Tokyo again in total control. Mendel's ball screen. Down the middle. Trying to get it. Gudaitis gets rejected, but a foul's going to be called, so he will go back to the free throw line. Now you see ALVARK Tokyo looking more aggressive, going after offensive boards. And that's a good call by the official. Wide open look there, but it goes missing. Still a 4-point game. Tokyo trying to run away with this one. Just over 3 minutes left. Little bump there again. Finishing under intense pressure. Oh, what a play by the veteran, 35-year-old Roma Hashimoto. 2:56, and now Reed Travis coming back into the lineup for Levanga HOKKAIDO. He's got to finish this one, but again, great defense by Gudaitis. Build something here. Travis caught the double team. Yeah, great defense. Another block. Well, basketball fans watching live on the YouTube chat, don't you dare send a Facebook friend request to Arturas Gudaitis. You know why? Because he'll block you. Hashimoto getting a hand up. Inside the paint, finds Gudaitis, but he's unable to finish. Now they have numbers. Mendel's up, punishing Levanga HOKKAIDO with 2:06 to go. Timeout's going to be called by Levanga. ALVARK Tokyo, they are completely running away with this one at the moment. The momentum in their favor. Sloppy turnovers. Travis getting a post up. Biggest deficit of the game now. Levanga HOKKAIDO trying to find a way back in. There's a pump fake. Got to get this three. It's up, and it's good. That cuts it down to a 6-point deficit. Still the 19 seconds during the third quarter. Tev's back in the game. And it's just that easy. And that's when you see the collective offense playing together when it clicks into motion. The old saying, basketball is a game of runs. And when you play with that team mindset, every offense predicated with a ball screen, the movement, it becomes unstoppable to defend. He's going for a tough post-up. Nobody going in for an offensive rebound. Now looking for the first double-digit lead. Gudaitis goes in, throws it down with two hands. And nobody was inside the paint to help side defense. A very interesting comment from Trevor Frudge. Nobody cares. Well, you kind of do if you even try and bet on the teams. So, well, come on. Offensive rebound by Reed Travis. Travis now is going to get called for an offensive foul. Now, you need to see Coach Adamaitis wanting an unsportsmanlike call. Coach Adamaitis, the Lithuanian legend. They're going to review this. Yep. Could this be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul? Well, it's going to be interesting to see what decision they'll go with here. The problem for Reed Travis, that's his 4th personal foul. Trevor Frost, it's all good, dude. It's all good. I sometimes talk control with the fans as well. Look, I get it. Enjoy the game, brother. Well, Josh Penaflor, that's or Peñaflor. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce your last name. I do apologize if I said it incorrectly. Yeah, you are down by 10. The problem here for Hokkaido Levanga, there's no continuity in the offense. Well, again, those watching live, if you'd like a shout-out if you're watching the game because you love the B-League, or, of course, you're here to cash in. Either way is fine. Just let us know where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout-out. Shout-out to my guy, Trevor Frost. That is my guy, I got to tell you. Well, the upgrade has been made. I'm telling you right now, that is a costly foul because what it means to ALVARK Tokyo with 27 point. Well, they're just about to increase it. Now, for the 27.6, there's going to be 3.6 difference between game and shot clock. They're going to get 2 free throws, and they will get the ball back. Well, last season, Gudaitis, currently the free throw line, the Lithuanian international, was playing at the Waka in Greece. And if you've ever seen anything about Greek basketball, the atmosphere is just something else. They're now playing here in the wonderful atmosphere of Japanese B-League basketball. They also played for Žalgiris. Olympia Milano misses the second free throw. Another possession will go back. Well, shout out to Smooth with a space between each letter, watching from Indiana. Shout out to the Pacers, beating a Giannis-less and Damian Lillard-less Milwaukee Bucks. Shout out to Gary, currently watching from Brooklyn. What's up? How you doing? Nice penetration again by Kai Tebs. Well, he's just going to work. Shout out to Charlie Allen watching from Chicago. I gotta tell you, I love Chicago PD, my favorite TV series. Shout out to Adeka, currently watching from Berlin, Germany. Guten Tag. Wie geht's dir? Ich verstehe Deutsch. Well, Seth Versfeld says he's got faith in Levanga Hokkaido. 3.0 seconds left. 13-point ball game. Coming to ALVARK Tokyo. Trevor Frost, yeah, I mean, let's get these last 3 seconds in. Nakano goes in, misses. And that is the end of the third quarter. Currently, 13-point lead to ALVARK Tokyo, the team that will be heading into the B-League playoffs next week. So Trevor Frost, yeah, the physicality of B-League basketball. A lot of fouls do get racked up. But then the other thing you got to remember, unlike some other international leagues, the lineups are a lot deeper too. So there's a lot of players you can go through. Chris Heisenberg, you didn't tell me you were an Orlando Magic fan in the first half. I'm not alone. Well, shout out to Kyle, currently watching from Syracuse, New York. And shout out to our New York Knicks fan. Well, again, I'm very curious to know whether you're watching this game or you're not watching it. Let us know what country you're watching from. I always love it when we have international fans all over the world. Let me know what your mother tongue language is to see if I can communicate with you as well. Shout out to Jordan, currently watching in Las Vegas. Join this game. Wow, what time is it in Las Vegas now? It's 8:44 a.m. here in London, where I'm currently commentating this game. It's 4:44 in Japan, where this game is being played. Trevor Frost watching from Cincinnati, Ohio. I love Cincinnati. I lived in Pennsylvania for my freshman year of college. I used to go watch the Cavs play whenever I could when 2008-9 when LeBron was playing. Jonathan Rodriguez currently watching from Oregon. And Kamis watching from Polska. Yakushima, Dzień dobry. Kochamy Polska, Koszykówki. Well, Kelvin Romnick Cabano currently watching from the Philippines. So, maligayang pagdating, mabuhay kaibigan. Kamusta po? Nag-aaral ng Tagalog? Well, S go to 2X currently watching at 3:45 a.m. in New York. That's impressive. Ariel McNeil currently watching from Louisiana. Ren XB currently watching from New York. Welcome, everybody. Final 10 minutes about to get underway. And Esther currently watching from Baltimore. Austin Stewart also from Louisiana. Nice play down the baseline. And that's what they've needed. 12 points so far by Tsukasa Nakano. Again, if you are new to B.LEAGUE basketball, the playoffs will be next week. This is the final weekend of regular season games. Now, how the B.LEAGUE works, every weekend they have a doubleheader. The Sakali uncontested, can't get it. 10-point ball game. Well, Seth Versfeld has belief. And Levanga HOKKAIDO can come back. It's only a 10-point deficit. Down the middle, Kikuchi. Puts up a wild ball. Yeah, just too strong off the backboard. Trying to build something. Osakabe all the way. Gets the ab one. That's what I like to call bully basketball. I think somebody needs to call the principal because Taike Osakabe is just bullying Shuto Terazono. Well, welcome to Kawaii Potatoes and BJ Rufino. Regular B.LEAGUE fans. Mabuhay, my brothers. What's up? Well, thank you to Justin Round. The Nagoya Diamond Dolphins also in the playoff contention this season. Nagoya, one of the bigger and stronger teams in the front court for sure. Nice play by Darryl Willis. Back line, can't get it. Brooks fighting for the offensive rebound, but the strength of that man, Ryan Rossiter, making it impossible to get an offensive board. Well, BJ Rufino, good to see you, brother, and hope you're well. Nice play again by Tebs, unable to finish. Foul's going to be called here against ALVARK Tokyo's Gen Hiraiwa. Oh, Willis looking for a post-up. Got it here by Rossiter. Pulls up from 5 feet. Sinks that one, cutting it down to 11 points. Only 11 points so far here for Darryl Willis. So with 7.5 to go in the final quarter. Tokyo still leading. Next pick and roll finds Ryan Rossiter. Simply automatic and unstoppable. Well, you've got a big choice to make against that pick and roll scenario. You've got to do something. But you cannot allow Ryan Rossiter to have a wide open. Before he comes, it's a good look, but unable to connect. So Sean Jackson, I think the tickets vary by location. Fouls being picked up with number 3 for Hiroto Kikuchi. He's going to have to go to the bench and take a breather. Of course, one of the things I've always paid a lot of respect, homage, and credit to the Japanese B.LEAGUE. Every game, every arena, every place, it's always packed. And what's also more impressive, the away team always brings traveling fans. fans are always wearing jerseys. And that is why this is possibly the most progressive professional basketball league in the world outside the NBA. The exponential growth of Japanese B.LEAGUE has been incredible. I mean, you go back 10 years ago, there were two leagues, the Japanese Basketball League and the Basketball Japan League. In 2015, they combined to make the B.LEAGUE. Great Japanese domestic players coming through the ranks. NBA, EuroLeague imports coming into the league, of course. Brooks put contact, but gets it to drop, and he cuts it back down to 11 points. And Devon Brooks has had his struggles this season, but he's probably been their best player. And he went to Davidson University, originally from Charlotte, North Carolina, Devon Brooks. Well, here we go. Here we go. Well, Willis has got to go quick. Willis goes in, throws it down with one hand. Well, Darrell Willis saw the chasing defender, and then he went on turbo speed. Well, do we have any fans from Wisconsin in the building? Darrell Willis, born and raised in Madison, Wisconsin, played at Wichita State University. He's played in Europe, he's played in Korea, and he can be the game changer. Last season, Willis was playing in the capital city of Korea in Seoul for the Samsung Thunders. Prior to that, he played in Russia, Italy, also played in Monaco in the EuroLeague. And he holds dual citizenship of Cyprus and the United States. Well, if you are new to Japanese B.LEAGUE basketball, a little bit of history for you. Of course, many will know the late, great Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul, may he rest in peace forever. His father, Jelly Bean Joe Bryant, actually used to coach professionally here in Japan starting in 2005 with a former team called Tokyo Apache. And also, if you're familiar with The Last Dance and the Chicago Bulls, one of Michael Jordan's former teammates, Bill Cartwright, also coached here in the Japanese B.LEAGUE with a current team called Osaka Avesa. So this team has definitely had some of its legends play and coach. Well, already an one, and just the execution by ALVARK. It's way too easy. Well, shout out to Justin, currently watching from Wichita, Kansas. Of course, I imagine you probably knew that Darrell Willis went to Wichita State. Free has been made by Osakabe. 6 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Currently, 12 points. My mathematics is off right now. I apologize. Brooks pump fakes, goes in, doesn't get the and one, but he will go to the free throw line. Well, those are the kind of plays you got to make because you want to make every bucket count at this point. It's a great post move. It's like a little bit of a baby Jermaine O'Neal with those little pump fakes. Well, Willis makes the first free throw, as you mentioned. Man, he went to Davidson University, starting his pro career in Japan with the Ryukyu Golden Kings. For many years in Europe, also started his pro career in the south of Italy for a team called Napoli, Naples. Again, no foul call that time. He's liking the mismatch. And ALVARK Tokyo trying, of course, to manipulate it. Foul's going to be called. It's going to be the 13th foul against ALVARK Tokyo. Third personal foul against Osakabe. Well, Coach Adamaitis coming to Tokyo, of course, and, having to turn things around. A lot of expectation on this franchise. A team that was regularly winning B.LEAGUE championships. In recent years, those have gone to the Chiba Jets, Utsunami Brex, and the Ruchi Golden Kings. Final seconds left. Finds Brooks, goes up. Spin it. No, he doesn't. And just push the panic button right under the buckets. Tokyo in no need to rush any offense. Heavily defended by Tsukasa Nakano. Turns it over, but that was better defense by Demont Brooks, preventing the easy roll going to Arturas Gudaitis. Well, it's a 10-point ball game, 4:51. Going to ask everybody watching live as we have a timeout. Please let us know in the live YouTube chat, who do you think will win this game? Will it be ALVARK Tokyo, or will it be Levanga Hokkaido? We'll be back in just under 1 minute. Well, 4:51 to go here in the fourth quarter. Levanga Hokkaido currently trailing by 10 points against ALVARK Tokyo. Remember, this is the last weekend of games in the regular season of the B-League. No playoffs coming for Levanga Hokkaido. A traveling violation is going to be called, a costly turnover. Well, Brooks caught it, quickly went for the baseline spin out, but did he move 2 feet before putting the ball on the ground? Well, we're not going to see the replay. Again, no need for ALVARK Tokyo to rush anything. We've got to be patient on every offense. The Knight is in around the defense. Another foul, so he'll be going back to the free throw line. Well, he's had his struggles here this evening, Arturas Gudaitis, but I think you cannot argue. He has been a relentless workhorse. Does his job to perfection. He sets ball screens, gets inside the paint, he gets 2 offensive rebounds. He does all the intangibles that you'd want your big man to do. Sometimes that okay night tonight here for the free throw line, 7 for 12. Well, the moves have come out from the cow sound effects. We just have a slight issue on the floor at the moment, which the referees are trying to take care of. A big thank you to the Levanga Hokkaido technical court team. Sean Jackson, who would be fazed by cows? You gotta love cows, right? Always gotta love a bit of Ben and Jerry's. As we mentioned, 7 to 12 here tonight for Gudaitis. Got to make these free throws. extend the lead. And just not quite smooth on the free throw shooting form. Well, they've made 15 free throws as a team here this evening. Makes the second one. Now it's an 11-point ball game. Well, the comeback's got to happen. They've got to make something here in the next few moments. They cannot afford any more offenses without any buckets. Willis going for post-up. Got to buy Leonardo Mendel. Oh, fade away, and that's way off the mark. Big rebound by Gudaitis. Went for the post-up. Levanga HOKKAIDO giving away too many offensive rebounds, but I think that's going to go in their favor. So they will get it back. No, they're going to review this. So the officials will have a review, and I do think this should possibly go back to ALVARK Tokyo. Head coach's challenge has been called by Adomaitis, excuse me. So head coach Adomaitis, as well as his superstar center, Gudaitis, both from Lithuania. Now, does this come off of, here's the missed attempt by Gudaitis. It's tough to see from that angle. Well, Austin Stewart, I have to correct you on that one because we have plenty of fans from the Philippines. Because if you know anything about Filipino basketball, it's one of the biggest countries for most passionate basketball fans. And the reason why Filipino fans would tune in today is because there are a lot of Filipino players that play in this league who represent the Gilas Pilipinas, the Philippine national team. One of those players is Dwight Ramos, but he's injured today. So shout out to all of our Filipino brothers and sisters who do tune in to watch. Nicholas Maglangit, Justin Rao, BJ Rufino, Joe Mary Cairo. We love everybody. Wow, it's going to go to Levanga HOKKAIDO. So Charlie Allen, welcome, brother, from Chicago. I'm noticing that there are people on this live YouTube chat trying to critically to the Bandits. Someone make a Wet Bandits reference from Home Alone. God, I love that film. So MVT, do I believe they can score 18 points? Who? Like collectively together can they score 18 points? That's a very tough one, that is. Works to the free throw line, makes the first one. Well, Demond Brooks, who mentioned he's been one of the key players, 14 points this evening, has a double-double. He's got 10 rebounds. Bree Travis also has a double-double for that matter. No players for ALVARK Tokyo have a double-double, but you know, in their mind, they'll just want to take the victory if Darrell Willis comes back into the game for Demond Brooks. Justin Rao, the back bandits. That is brilliant. I'm hoping that if you guys make a Discord channel or a WhatsApp group, please use the Home Alone bad guys as the cover photo. Nice post play there by the big man from Brazil. Leonardo Mendel, 17 points this evening. There needs to be a rival bandits group called the Sticky Bet Bandits. Obviously in Home Alone 2, they went from Wet Bandits to Sticky Wet Bandits. Over 3 minutes left. 5 seconds in. Well, Brooks has got to ISO. Goes to the little teardrop. Can't get it. Great defense by ALVARK Tokyo. Something. They have been great this year at keeping their teams at 73 points per game. Daitis goes in. Maybe could have gone to the free throw line for an and one. But Coach Onodera, I believe of Levanga Hokkaido, is going to call timeout. 2:43 to go. Tokyo running away with this one, slowly but surely. Let's have a look. Could he have gone to the free throw line? That's good defense. Well, good defense in the sense he didn't pick up a foul there. Well, there's the foul trouble for Levanga Hokkaido. Reed Travis, as well as Damon Brooks, both with 4 fouls. That's been a bit of an issue, but Brooks is still going to come into the lineup. The more veteran player, of course, had a longer career here in Europe and in Asia, currently in Japan. 2:43 to go. Their team are down currently by 13. Neither team with any fouls to give. And as I mentioned, this is the last weekend of regular season games. We head into the playoffs next weekend. No playoffs for Levanga Hokkaido, but there will be for ALVARK Tokyo. Time here on the shot clock. Got to get something going. Down to Willis. Willis baseline goes in. Oh, you got to like the spin out. That was Shaquille-esque. Well, now the double teams aren't coming so aggressively here from ALVARK Tokyo. But they cannot get complacent now. They got numbers. Goes behind the back and again a sloppy play. Just such a sloppy pass there in transition. Now the only benefit is the foul's been called, so it will be 2 free throws here for Darrell Willis. But you got to take care of the basketball. Second free throw made, cutting it down to 10-point ball game. Could have cut it down to 9 points. Now we're under 2 minutes. ALVARK is looking to close this game out. There's a kick out. There's a 3. Brooks secures the rebound. Well, Levanga Hokkaido's got to go quick. They got to start thinking about going for 3-pointers. There's nowhere to go. Now we're into 10 on the shot clock. Wasting a lot of time here. Here's from 18. Nothing but net by Darrell Willis. 1:24 to go. Down by 8. Stop here. You think they get a quick 3-pointer. That would make it a 5-point ball game, but ALVARK Tokyo, if anything, just get fouled. Get to the free throw line. There's the foul. So free throw's coming up, and that's a costly foul to give away. Foul is going to be committed by Yuta Matsushita. That's their personal foul. Well, the free throws have been beautifully tucked away by Kohei Fukuzawa. Back to 10-point lead. We're over a minute left. There's a quick three. It's up. No good. The rebound has been secured, and you got to think now. This is probably going to be victory. Most likely, most definitely. For ALVARK Tokyo, these two teams will meet again tomorrow. Final seconds. Fukuzawa was getting the free throw line, but can't get the three-pointer. Willis secures the rebound. Now it's all consolation here for Levanga Hokkaido. Willis bumps. He'll go to the charity stripe. 30.4 seconds left here for these two teams. Well, there was the pump fake. That was committed by Hirotaka Yoshi. Last change coming in here is Hirota Sakurai, number 11 for Levanga Hokkaido, is coming into the game. Free throw has been made by Willis. Well, 18 points tonight here for Darryl Willis. Sorry, 19. If he makes his free throw, it will be 20, so relatively good game for him. He's unable to make the free throw. Tokyo avoiding the backcourt violation. 6 seconds between game and shot clock here for Tokyo. Heading into the playoffs, but now with the second unit on the floor. Well, Fukuzawa step back. Ayasu minasai. Arigato gozaimasu. What a play by Kohei Fukuzawa. Well, he had the Allen Iverson-esque step back, and then he drilled the three-pointer. Well, basketball fans who joined us live on the B.LEAGUE International YouTube, we thank you for joining us, but it is all over tonight. We thank you, because in the end, ALVARK Tokyo, they win this one convincingly against Levanga Hokkaido. Well, both these two teams will have one last game in the regular season against each other. That will be tomorrow. But Tokyo, heading into the playoffs, heading with a bit more confidence, to say the least. Well, there's been a lot of obstacles here this season. There is Dwight Ramos there from the line with the hoodie for Levanga Hokkaido. The Filipino international player was inactive today due to an injury. Of course, many Gilas Pilipinas fans will be hoping that he plays for the national team this summer at the FIBA Olympic qualifiers. Well, post-game, we are going to get an interview with head coach Adumaitis, the MVP. A few words from some players of the home team. We'll show you the highlights, stats, and then games coming up. Sean Jackson, I'm not about the troll game. I've already given your friend a shout-out. I don't think I need to rub salt in the wound anymore. Actually, his team won, so yeah, let's leave it at that, bro. Well, Tokyo, again, you got to remember, Hokkaido is an island in the north of Japan, so it's quite a long journey from Tokyo, but many fans made the journey from Tokyo to come and watch their team play. Levanga Hokkaido stands in the middle of the court. This is usually a post-game tradition from every team. The home team stands in front of their court. You get a few words from the coach, captain, MVP. But the away team did take the victory, so we will also hear from some of the players for ALVARK Tokyo. Sean Jackson, thank you as well, brother. Thank you for your kind comments. Of course, a fantastic game for ALVARK Tokyo. Will be interesting to see how they fare in the playoffs. And again, it's going to be a very competitive B.LEAGUE postseason, I think. Rookie Golden Kings, who are the current defending champions, have looked at times quite mortal this season. Well, as I said momentarily, we are going to get an interview courtside. There are the traveling ALVARK Tokyo fans who came here by plane, of course. Quite a long journey from Tokyo to this beautiful island of Hokkaido in the north. As we mentioned, these two teams, they will meet again tomorrow in the second header, and that will be the final game. Here's Coach Adamaitis. Let's listen to what he has to say.
勝利おめでとうございます。今日の試合振り返ってもらってもいいですか。
Our defensive mistakes, but third quarter and generally second half was much better, like the level of the concentration.
今日の試合に関しましてはやはり後半ですね、3クォーター以降我々のペースで試合を進むことができました。前半はかなりオープンなシュートがあったんですけども、これを決めきれなかったんですけども、そこを巻き返すような形で、特に3クォーター、それから3と4後半戦は我々のペースでしっかりと勝ちを取り切ったと思います。
そうですね、ヘッドコーチが言っているように3クォーターで一気に点数開いたと思うんですけど、やはり後半マッチアップゾーンのようなディフェンスを仕掛けていたと思うんですけど、それのコーチとしての手応えだったり評価っていうのはどうですか。
I think yes. Sometimes changing your mentality when you're changing like systems defensively, that's really help us. Looks like kind of strange sometimes, but that strange our like aggressiveness and our like movement defensively was much better. He was much more aggressive.
はい、そうですね。やはりディフェンスのシステムを変えることによって、やはり相手の視線を変える、それによって我々のペースがしっかりと自分たちになりましたので、それと同時にディフェンス面を変えたとともに、やはりディフェンスの積極的にアグレッシブにプレーした結果、3クォーター特にリードが広い、点差が開いたと感じます。はい。明日がレギュラーシーズンラストゲームになりますが、最後に明日に向けて一言もらってもいいですか。
I think just start the game like a third quarter, step up with the same mentality, with right physicality, and most important with right concentration, offensively, defensively.
はい、そうですね。今日の第3クォーター非常にいい形でプレーできたので、それを第1クォーターの出だしから明日40分間プレーをすること、それと集中力をオフェンスでもディフェンスでもアルバルクらしいプレーをして最後のゲーム勝利で飾りたいと思います。
ありがとうございます。素晴らしいゲームでした。
Well, there are the words from Coach Adamaitis, the Lithuanian international. Just seen the comment here from Paka Saxon. The next game I'll be doing is tomorrow. Sunrock Shibuya versus the Shinshu Brave Warriors. It was a tough game here tonight for these Levanga Hokkaido players. I mean, nobody can argue the talent is there. The talent is definitely within this team. You got great import players, Reed Travis, Darryl Willis. And also you've got great Japanese players. Ren Shimatane, Hirota Kikuchi. Right there you've got Roto Sakurai. Tsukasa Nakano, who's a great three-point shooter. The problem has been consistency and collectively. Well, big shout out to Nicholas Maglagit. Enjoying the beautiful weather in Doha, Qatar, brother.
今日は14得点、5ブロック、9リバウンドという活躍です。おめでとうございます。今日の試合振り返ってもらっていいですか。
The game, we start the game a little bit nervous. I don't know why we starting like shots was not going in, and in the third quarter we did better. And I hope we continue tomorrow the same way as we did in the second half.
そうですね。やはり試合の出だしちょっと重いというか、そういったシュートも決まれなかったので、ちょっと硬い形でなかなか自分たちのペースつかめることができなかったんですけども、3クォーター以降、ようやく我々のペース、しっかりとつかめましたので、それを明日にも、出だしからそのような形でプレーしたいと思います。
そうですね。あと3クォーターにヘッドコーチも聞いたんですけど、ゾーンディフェンスでトップのポジションという、いつもと違うようなポジションでディフェンスしてたと思うんですけど、 あの時のゾーンディフェンスだったりっていう時の手応えだったりっていうのどうですか？
Third quarter was
Yeah, I think it's sometimes for the opponents a little bit different to adjust, and that's why we did it. And I think it was one of the key in the game, but we cannot take away our effort today also, and we was okay with this, and we will try, as I said, to do it also tomorrow.
はい、そうですね、そこで3クォーターでやはり、マッチアップゾーンという形のディフェンスのシステムを変えましたので、相手のオフェンスの、目先を変えるということも成功しましたので、明日も、しっかりと我々ディフェンス、でしっかりと主導権を握ってから、2連勝して東京に戻りたいと思います。
はい、サイズ選手がいない中素晴らしい活躍でした。明日レギュラーシーズンラストゲーム最後に一言お願いします。
We're talking about this tomorrow's game. As I said, we must keep the same concentration as a second half, and don't start the game like we start today, and that's the key.
はい、明日もしっかりと勝利することを願いますけども、やはり集中力が鍵となりますので、40分間集中力を、切らずに、今日の後半みたいにしっかりとプレーしてから、2連勝を狙いたいと思います。
はい、素晴らしい活躍でした。ありがとうございました。
Okay.
Well, there you heard from Gudaitis talking about how his team did get off to a bit of a slow start, but they found their way back in. And usually that is a sign of a good team. You're always going to be challenged at the beginning. But collectively finding a way back in is the key. Well, we're going to take a look at some of the key moments from this game. And right up until the first half's ending, Levanga HOKKAIDO looked like they were in this one. Levanga HOKKAIDO collectively as a team tonight, shooting 35% from the three-point line, much better than ALVARK Tokyo's 26. What I find amazing, only 12 assists tonight here for Levanga HOKKAIDO. But it's all down to defense. ALVARK Tokyo, coached by one of the best defensive coaches in world basketball, that's how he built his team. He wanted to make them a defensive powerhouse. There's one thing you cannot be doing is giving too many easy buckets inside the paint to players such as Ryan Rossiter. They only made 6 three-pointers, Levanga HOKKAIDO. And the team that usually when they win their games, they're making over 10 three-pointers. It's a case of it's not about not having good three-point shooters. It's about creating high-percentage looks from the perimeter. If you can create those looks, you can always give yourself a chance. Well, of course, the top scorer in this game indeed was Darryl Willis. He had 19. 6 rebounds away from a potential double-double tonight. 2 players, Reed Travis and Demond Brooks, they had double-doubles, over 10 rebounds. Brooks had 15 points. Travis had 14, but 3 players in those number 4 players. Tsukasa Nakano, he had 12 points, but it just wasn't enough. ALVARK Tokyo, only 3 players. The double figures, excuse me. Gudaitis, Leonardo Mendel. First contact as well. He had a phenomenal performance. But it's just the execution here from ALVARK Tokyo. They wear teams down. They slow you down. They tire you out. And they cause you all sorts of problems. If you are Levanga HOKKAIDO, you've got to find other ways to score in this game. You can't just rely on one player. Leonardo Mendel getting his first three-pointer. Well, this was the final play of the first half. They found Reed Travis. That one did count. He got the and one. And he went to the free throw line. Second half, it's always in the early first minutes where Levanga HOKKAIDO struggle. Usually finish a half quite strong, but it's the first few minutes that come out a little bit flat-footed. I don't know if it's leadership or what it is, but Leonardo Mendel missing the tip in by Ryan Rossiter. That's interesting because at the end of the first half, Tokyo didn't have as many offensive boards. take into consideration. Here was a fadeaway by Reed Travis. It was buckets like this that they were living off. And ALVARK Tokyo, they were happy to see that because look at their execution. Ball screen finds Gudaitis. That's way too easy at this level. In that case, you got to switch it. You got to be more aggressive or something. And there's a block by Gudaitis. The big man from Klaipėda, Lithuania. The beautiful coast town. And again, Gudaitis. Get out of here. Well, there's actually a saying in Lithuania that means no problem. It's Nieko Tokyo. And he's playing for ALVARK Tokyo. It's incredible. Gudaitis again cutting. Big man just does his job to perfection. Defends the paint, sets ball screens, goes in for putbacks, and he is just so big and aggressive. The Coyotes may have got away with offensive foul on that one, but the 2 points, counted nonetheless. And there's a three-pointer by Tsugasa Nakano to begin the fourth quarter. It was relatively close. It kept it within 10 points, but just not enough. And that was the bully basketball coming from Osakabe. Well, here was the quick throwdown by Darrell Willis. Thought he had time to slow it down, but in the end he finished. Osakabe loving his mismatch inside the paint, being defended by Shuto Terazono. And that is a mismatch any day of the week on a Monday, Tuesday, or even on a Wednesday. I like the spin out move. That looks like baby Shaquille O'Neal. Quick spin and a quick throwdown. Dominating play there by Darrell Willis. Well, that was the final three-pointer, and it was all over at that point. ALVARK Tokyo picking up a big victory. Let's take a look at some of the key statistics from this game. But Coach Adamaitis, the Lithuanian, his team, 1 game left here in the regular season as they get ready for the playoffs. It's amazing to think the amount of three-pointers you usually see in the B.LEAGUE. My thing for ALVARK Tokyo, when they go into the playoffs, offensively, they're not as great as they are defensively. You can see only 4 three-pointers out of 15. They did miss 9 free throws for that matter. And even Levanga HOKKAIDO beat them on the offensive board. So it is going to be interesting to see how this team does fare out in the playoffs, ALVARK Tokyo. Because when you go up against the likes of the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins, Rookie Golden Keys, you're going up against size, strength, and power. Well, Willis actually had 19 points. But it was indeed Reed Travis and Damon Brooks who did have a double-double, 15 points, 14 points, and over 10 rebounds. Kai Tevez, the Japanese national team point guard, finish of 18, and Leonardo Mendel, 17. Well, there's the rebound count. As we mentioned, no player for ALVARK Tokyo was able to get a double-double this evening. 21 rebounds combined between Damon Brooks and Reed Travis. Well, a tough game tonight for Roto Sakurai. Did have 1 three-pointer blocked in the corner. Played just under 9 minutes this evening. It was indeed a very, very tough outing for him. Well, we are going to show you some of the key games to look out for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be and Sunday, that will be. Saturday and Sunday will be the final games of the regular season for these teams in the Japanese B.LEAGUE. Well, there you have it. Levanga HOKKAIDO will play ALVARK Tokyo tomorrow. Akita Northern Happy Nets will take on the Chiba Jets. Osaka Vesa will take on Shimane Susanna Magic. More games to come. Well, there's how the playoffs currently look here in the Japanese B.LEAGUE. This playoff does start next week. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins will be taking on ALVARK Tokyo. It is all over. Basketball fans, we thank you for joining us. But for now, as they say in Japan, arigato gozaimasu, sayonara, and Ayasumi Nasai. Thank you, God bless, goodbye. We'll see you for more games soon.